up, guys? Back with another video. 5:54 in the morning, Saturday. I'm getting up. I'm gonna make coffee and I'm gonna start doing my stuff. Oh, we are back in action. Yeah, boy. Now I just got to move this beast. Everybody's sleeping. Back on the streets. Man, I've been messing around with ChatGPT 4.0. Have you guys played around with it yet? I made the thumbnail with ChatGPT. You just gotta guide it. Like, you can give it an image. I think the quickest way is to give it an image of one that you already like. And then I didn't do that, but I just said to it, like, put these words, put this picture. And then eventually, like, you just keep tweaking it and tweaking it. The other way to do it is ask ChatGPT, say, give me a description of how you would describe a viral thumbnail for this type of content to yourself. And it'll give you like a whole description, and then just copy it. And then I just paste it into a new feed, like a new feed, and I give it the image and then it does it. But it's pretty cool, actually. I'll throw up on the screen like the different ones it made. I was like, put a picture of me. I didn't give it the picture of myself. And it made like this weird doppelganger version of me. And I said, no, make it more viral. And then it gave me this image. I'll throw it up on the screen so you can see it. It's kind of funny. I was like, I don't think I'm putting that one. I want to keep the YouTube going because I want to get to that financial freedom number. And man, I mean, since I stopped posting and I put the videos back up, the algorithm, I think, doesn't even know I exist anymore. But I need to get it going again. Once I get it going again, I can get the money back up. Right now, it's only at like $250 a month. But I mean, I haven't really made any new videos, so. But hopefully, we'll get this thing back up. I was at $2,000 a month at one time. I want to get it back to that at least. So really, I feel like this channel is just kind of an experiment. You know what I mean? Just for fun to see, like, can you just create a YouTube channel to get passive income? Can you survive off of it? Like, sustain? What if, can you make it your full-time job? That'd be awesome. Just a show about nothing? I don't know. I try to provide some kind of value. Start to run out of things to talk about. I need you guys to leave comments, ask me questions, and then on the next videos I can make videos about the comments you guys left. I want to find one of those self-service car washes with the high pressure hose, because I wiped this thing down yesterday and I could just see lines galore. See the window? There's lines all over this thing. I did it in the garage after I drove it around. Don't make fun of my thumbnails. I think for fun, I'm gonna make ChatGPT just take over the thumbnails. I'm not gonna give it like a ton of direction. I'm just gonna say like, hey, this is what the video's about. This is the channel name, make me a thumbnail. Whatever it comes up with, I'm just gonna use it. So they're gonna be really random. Just wanna see for fun what it looks like. All right, so I didn't show it on the camera, but I went to one of those touchless car washes and I brought the car back and I started drying it off with like a microfiber, and there's still soap like on the car. Like I can see the soap, like when I'm wiping. You can't see it on the video, but like as I'm wiping the paint, I can see that there's still soap, and there was still soap like all back on the bumper. So I'm gonna actually take it. I just don't want to let it sit like that. You know what I mean? You never know with these 993. So I'm gonna take it to one of those self-service car washes again. I'm gonna use this high pressure sprayer. We're back on the streets. It's about what time is it? It is 6:40 now. And I'm gonna go hit up this car wash real quick. Man, I might as well just get another coffee. I might hit up Starbucks. Oh, here we are. It's right here. See if we can dip in here real quick in the 993. There we go. We got some light too. We can see what it looks like. All right, let's go check it out. Let me shut this light off so that the battery doesn't die on me. The battery's died a little bit, but it's been pretty good since I did the trickle charger and I've been driving it. It stopped. It's because it sat for a while I was in Atlanta. Oh yeah. Look, I told you there's soap. See, look, the soap is, I don't know if you can see it. All right, we got the soap off. I think got her back in the garage. Now, go do my other stuff. Back on the streets. We've got 11 miles to empty. We need to go get some diesel. I got the X7 behind us. We got the dog with us. We need a gas station with diesel and we need one quick. All right, we found some diesel. We found some diesel. All right, I'm actually gonna swing in here and grab a Monster. I think, oh, the diesel's out. Oh no, the regular's out. The diesel's in. The diesel's in style, baby. Not a problem. We got a couple miles left and we're out of diesel. This gas station is out. No diesel. Guys, we found some diesel. We have found some diesel. Let's go. All right, we got that thing pumping. Head in here real quick. It's Saturday, so the stock market's closed. Wonder what's gonna happen Monday when it opens. Interesting to see, right? I really gotta stop drinking these Monsters. It's just like my one thing I like to drink. It's summertime down here. Tried to get ChatGPT to make my thumbnails, but man, I'll be honest, it was taking me longer than if I would have just went on Canva and made them myself. It kept cutting the words off, but I'm gonna mess with it more. So if you guys see any weird looking thumbnails, it's ChatGPT made it. He does a pretty good job with some stuff. You just gotta trust him. Give him a chance. The kids, we're back on the streets again. Stop it, you're ruining our song. I'm ruining their songs. My son and I are gonna work out in the gym, so we're gonna pull this Porsche out. Oh yeah. Park this bad boy in the grass. Back on the streets. We're in the 993. Brand new day, baby. Well, actually, it's the same day. But it's Saturday. And we are on the streets. Someone commented, he said, I'm 15 years old, and he said, I want to get rich. How do I get rich for my parents? And I was thinking, man, I have no idea. No, I was thinking to myself, really, I don't know your situation, but I don't know if you play sports. But like, for example, like when I was in high school, I didn't play sports. I skateboarded, I got in trouble and stuff. I think sports are good, they keep you out of trouble. But some kids play sports, so they don't work, you know, they can't have a part-time job. But if you had the time after school, you could get a part-time job somewhere just to start like earning some money. Sometimes I feel like the time you spend at the part-time job though is going to take up so much time where you could sit and think and get creative and create something on your own. the issue is that it's hard to create something on your own if you don't have the part-time job where you have the income coming in that you can use to funnel the dream, you know what I mean? Which would be like creating some type of store on Shopify or a TikTok shop or something like that. But I'll be honest with you, the only way you're going to get rich is if you either become a high earner by going to college and, you know, finding a job that is a high earning job like a lawyer, doctor, engineer, or you create a business. That's what I think are the fastest paths to getting wealthy. And now creating a business, there's so many different variations of things you can do, and there's so many options. With the internet and social media, it's different than it used to be. But if you can figure out a way to multiply yourself, so a lot of people don't realize it, but the only way that these people are getting wealthy, like the high earners, is because they're earning a lot for the time that they're trading. So that's why they're wealthy. And then the people that create a business, they're multiplying themselves. So that's their ratio's increasing. So instead of 1 to 1, you know what I mean? Like they have 1 to 2, 1 to 4, however many employees they have. Or for me, I look at Facebook ads as a modern day salesman going door to door. So what's my ratio? Do you get what I'm saying? If I'm spending like $10,000 a day on ads, what's the ratio? I have no clue, but there's a lot of salesmen out there working for me. So I think that the power of the internet to scale is really maybe what you should focus on if you don't have the opportunity to go to school to become some type of high earner. I know people like in the financial world do really well, like people that get jobs in finance. They say like careers that work, like jobs that have to do with money, the people usually make a lot of money, like large transactions, and you get a cut of the transaction or the fee. But this is just a generic thing. I'm not saying like details. I don't really know exactly what you could do to get wealthy, but I would say figure out a way that you can create some type of a business using the power of the internet or social media. And I personally, like my buddy, so one of my really good friends right now, he has something going where he's creating a pattern and he sells it on Etsy. It's a digital product, and it's just slowly increasing the sales. But like he told me last year, he got about $5,000 from it, and I think he's almost already at 5 this year already. That's the beautiful thing about a digital product. I don't sell digital products, but with a physical product, there's a lot of logistics and there's a lot of systems and processes you need to put in place so you can scale it. Because if not, things get really messy and hectic really quick. So maybe if you could figure out a way to do some type of digital product, could be something you can do low cost, low overhead. You don't need employees. But with that type of model, you need to get a lot of attention. So you need to figure out a way to get attention. The way his funnel works is he has a YouTube video, and the YouTube video is him making the actual item. And then the people watching that video, they want to know how to make it, so they purchase his pattern. But like you think about, for example, these people that are like selling these courses, everybody's selling a course. You know, I see like memes and stuff on Instagram, like they're like, dude, we don't want your course, because everybody's trying to sell a course. And it's because that model, you're able to scale it without any real knowledge of systems or processes or anything. It's really just the money follows attention. They get a lot of attention. They just show you that they have money. You think, wow, how did they get money? Let me buy their course so I can learn how to get money. And really you find out that the course is to teach you how to show other people how to make money. And it's just an endless cycle. Maybe not. Maybe they have a real course, but you get what I'm saying. But it's hard when you're young and you don't have a lot of life experience or maybe a lot of skills or knowledge in any kind of certain field, that you don't even have the ability to create some type of, not a course or program, but anything that's informative to teach. See, education's changing too. People are hyper learning using the internet. People will pick a specific field and they'll learn through the internet taking a course. Or maybe there's a specific thing that they want to know when it comes to, like, for example, like a relationship, or it could be anything, I don't know. But you just got to figure out a way to create something with value, get attention, get attention by providing value for free, and then provide immense value that people have to pay for. if you're going to do a digital product. Then you could always take it back to the basics. You don't have to create something on the internet. Maybe you just buy a pressure washer, or maybe, for example, you get a window cleaning kit, and you go to the wealthy area and you knock on doors and you clean windows. You get a ladder, gutter cleaning, all kinds of things. It might not be scalable at first like the internet, but could give you extra money that could motivate you to push harder and get into something else, or scale it, expand it. It's also easy in theory. That's the part that's kind of annoying with all this stuff. That's why I get annoyed with the people selling like Shopify courses and stuff like that. It's also easy to like sell a course and tell someone like, do this, do that. Like 1 million people can give you the blueprint, and 1 million people can get the blueprint, but only a few are going to have good results, because it's not just about the steps. It's about how bad you want something, the reason you want it, and how hard are you willing to work, and how much time you're willing to put into it. Like, I still, 12 whatever many years in with our business, I still, like when I'm going to the bathroom, like in the middle of the night, like 2 a.m, I still like do things like, now I go on ChatGPT and I'm like, make me an Instagram story with this product that says blah blah blah. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, and then like I still do those things. It's like you almost have to be like obsessed whatever it is you're doing. Obsessed with it. If you're not, then when you hit hard times and you face any kind of adversity, you're just gonna kind of crumble and give up. So you have to find something you're into and passionate about. A lot of people say that's not true, just chase money. But those are people, like some people will tell their kids, like my son, for example, I told him, like, dude, make sure like whatever it is you go to school for, whatever it is you're getting into, make sure it's something you really like. You know what I mean? Like, I would go with what you like first over how much money it makes. Ultimately, I would want you to focus on finding something that does pay well, because your life will be way easier if you can pay your bills and make ends meet. It's safety too for your family and protection in your life. But make sure it's something you're into. Like maybe right now you're, for example, like I'm talking to the 15-year-old kid, maybe there's something you're really into right now, you know? And you're like, man, I love this. I'm all about this. But don't make decisions right now when you're 15 of what you're going to do for your whole life. Because I'll tell you right now, when I was 15, I didn't really know what I wanted to be or what I wanted to do, and they want you to decide when you're so young. But I'm saying, as far as like a side hustle or something you could do on the internet or something you could scale, is there something that you're into right now? Maybe there's something right in front of you. Sometimes we're sitting on the gold mine, you know? We're like literally sitting on it, and we're looking around for this magical thing, but we're literally just sitting on it. How many rooms do you guys think that house has? It's got a lot of rooms, I'll tell you that. It's got a lot of rooms. It's on the water too. See, that guy needs a window cleaner, baby. Get the squeegee out. He needs a window cleaner. All these people do. These people need somebody to come pick the debris up. That's the other thing. Landscapers do well because it's a reoccurring business model, like Netflix, monthly. Once you get your landscaper guy, as long as he does a decent job, like I know for me personally, as long as the guy does a decent job, I'm fine. I'm not switching. It takes so much time and effort to switch, and then you do switch and the guy's not as good as the other guy. You could create a business that takes people's trash cans out. I had all this footage, man. I went to Atlanta and I drove through the nicest neighborhoods in Atlanta, and I deleted all the footage on accident. I found this Porsche storage unit. It was a lot of really good footage. But I met a guy actually while I was driving around, and what he did was, in these fancy neighborhoods, he comes and he takes the trash cans out. So for example, like on Tuesdays or whatever day the trash cans need to be taken out, that's what he does. He comes and he pulls the trash cans out, and then the next day he comes and he drives through the neighborhood and he puts all the trash cans away. Look at this weird treehouse house. But what I'm getting at is this, is that guy said to me, we're a $300,000 business. I was like, you're a $300,000 business? He's like, yeah. He's like, we haven't even started scaling. He's like, we can't find good employees. So you never know. You could, but you're not gonna find people in like a regular neighborhood that are gonna pay you. You need a Minecraft house. You need somebody with a Minecraft house that's willing to, that they want to pay for time. So they're willing to pay because they don't want to worry about taking the trash cans out. There are people like that, so I'll take my own trash cans out. But you get what I'm saying. There's some trash cans right there. That guy needs to have them taken out. They're full too. The other thing is you could add in that you clean the trash cans. Maybe after you take them out, you clean them. Maybe you got a little truck with a water tank on the back and a pressure washer. I've seen they actually sell like trucks. That's actually a big business in the vacation island towns in Florida. These rental properties, they want to keep the trash cans clean because they don't want bugs and roaches and all kinds of nasty stuff and bugs all over the maggots in the trash cans. Because maggots will, in Florida, it's so hot, you'll get maggots all over the trash cans if you don't keep them clean. So they have these special trucks. They pull up, they put the trash can on it, it flips it up, and it sprays it out in the inside. All I know is that if you want to do something in your life, you got to get quiet to get creative and to come up with ideas. You know, when you're driving, sometimes you come up with you think of something or something pops into your head. You need to get quiet. We're so distracted now with social media and all the stuff we're fed all the time, nonstop. I think it's almost part of this. It's like part of the plan. Keep everybody so distracted so nobody has an original idea. Do you know what I mean? And maybe everything that everybody's telling us to do isn't the right thing. Maybe that's another distraction. You know, you see the guys in the Miami condo telling you to get a chain and a Lambo and all this stuff. Keep everything basic. Keep everything small. Keep everything slow so you can sleep and think. And you don't wake up in the middle of the night stressed out and worried because you can't pay your bills because you over leveraged yourself or you're living beyond your means. And then just try to stack little tiny wins, figure out a way to increase your income, don't get a lot of debt, and just keep saving and investing. Just like a turtle in the hair, just slow and steady and safe. And one day you're gonna look back and thank yourself. All right, guys, I'm gonna hop off. I'll see you on the next video. Let's go. Subscribe to the channel, man. I need some subscribers. I'm losing them left and right. Let's go.
All right. Woo. This is light work. Come on, spill the tea, yeah. Ooh. All right. Woo. This is light work.